Yo, swap no first. Let's go. Chat. We're back. Were you guys scared that the game was broken forever? Did you think the game was gone? Would a Chris, Ty Bland, welcome in? Avoidalat, congrats on the first in chat award on the Twitch side. Let me turn the music down slightly. Might be a little bit loud. J King, hello. Bullet, Lavender Unicorn, hi. Little Gengar wave. The infamous Carmander, good to see you. Carmander. Miss Cat, good morning. You're up early. What time is it, Cat? Is it like 2 a.m.? 3 a.m.? Sebastian, hello. NyQuil. 3. The game was so much fun a few hours ago. Can they refer to that? Yakai, hello. Sap Lover, Rise. AJ gave me some karaoke recs. Now I need some from you. Sap Lover, you know, I'm a little bit of a karaoke connoisseur. It depends what you're looking for, but I think one of the go-to karaoke songs, if you're like me, you know, you're not the best singer, is you go with something that like everyone will sing along with. So for example, to me the perfect one is like Sweet Caroline. Cuz you start singing Sweet Caroline and then like everyone just joins in and it just takes off the pressure, you know? It just takes off the pressure. Bump, bump, bump. Exactly. Happy Friday, Sparkle. Ace, welcome in. Happy to have you here, even though you GG tagged me after you kicked my butt yesterday. Still happy to have you here. Miss Cat, I woke up 20 minutes ago and I was debating watching Now You See Me 3, but then Rise 1. I like the Now You See Me movie franchise. I like those. I remember when the first one came out. I think I like saw it with my sister. Chat, we're gonna get things started. We'll start with these egg hatches. No, it's all good, Ace. It's all good. I know you usually tag me win or lose, so even when I get wrecked, I know you don't mean to rub it in my face. Nothing too exciting there. I have a team idea. That's not my idea. This is taken from Jello Too Good, who hit #1 on the GBL leaderboard recently. Here we go. All right, game #1, Kingdra double steal. Could it be the team I was running with Jelly Quill? No. There's a Camerupt. So at least we get a shield. He'll probably shield Rock Tomb our Kingdra. But I think the scary thing here is it might be double Incinerate. Oh, no, wait. Aegislash, right? It's Aegislash? Catch a Rock Tomb? Two, three, four, five. Skillful debuff. Okay, Hydreigon and Camerupt are dry, at least. I think that's the one thing we have going for us. I think I have to let this go. The problem is he's gonna throw, and then the Psycho Cuts I think are gonna be too much. Wait. He's not doubled up. Is he? Let's go. Good start. He had to commit to a charging down there or a double up. I don't know if he could have gotten a double up, though, before I got to, like, Surf plus Swift. Oh, what's up, Connor? Was that you, man? A rare situation, Connor, where I remembered the team. Once I saw the Camerupt, very rare situation, I ended up remembering the team. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. CMP. We'll keep Kingdra around. Two, 3, 4, 5. I got you. Yeah, it would have been close. Unfortunately, I think I'm 2 away from my second air cutter. So he does get off this. But maybe I go into Tink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Saving a lot of energy on Corv could be nice. He's at 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yikes. Not good at all. Jelly's a heck of a core breaker for this team. Hmm. Okay, we land that. Slash at 3. 4. This is awfully awkward. We lose, unfortunately. Because what's going to happen here is he'll get to a move. He'll knock us out. Even if I reach the bulldoze, which I'm not sure I will, because I'm not sure if I live one fairy wind. I believe the A slash was able to bank an ice punch. And bulldoze might not be enough to knock out anyway. Yeah, GG. Pretty tough team. Negative lead. Core breaker Jelly. So just had a negative matchup pretty much the entire game. Negative matchup, negative matchup, negative matchup. Also, he was triple strong against Kingdra there, so just not a whole lot of play for Kingdra against the whole team. Okay, the seal. Okay, catches on Gastro. That's an interesting swap, though. It didn't look like... I didn't see a mud slap, but I think he got a mud slap there. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5. Catch a body slam. I feel like I've seen this team before. Is it going to be like a Talonflame in back? Double mud slap. GG. That was basically the same situation I had against Ace last night, where they called the bulldoze there to win the game. Or, like, probably didn't even need to necessarily But yeah, so that's obviously disappointing. If I just go for Gigaton once again, he probably just loses. Yeah, so imagine getting GG tagged in that exact situation. That would not be fun. Sap Lover, Rise, tips on getting my situationship into Go. Whoa, Sap Lover, that's a whole nother conversation. I guess we could get into that. Okay, so I'm thinking it's decent chance it's the Mirror team. Huh. Do you think he was like fishing for a boost? Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lose CMP. Okay, at least we shield that correctly. So he was at 10. He Gigatons. He's at 3. Catches on Corv, but we kind of want to get rid of Corv anyway. Boost. Comes in with King. This is a little weird. I have a Swift already on my own King. I think I wait out my clock. Hopefully catching a Bulldoze here. Okay, a little awkward. But we're very close to another Swift. So I think the hope is simply he can't overfarm enough. He would need to double up on Bulldoze here. Because I think we're within 2 Dragon Breaths of Swift. So did he double up? I did kind of lose track here, unfortunately. It is possible he has the double up. Close game. Okay. Nice. Always fun when you can beat the Mirror team. That was a good game. Pulled off a few catches. Because if I lose CMP on the Swift in the Mirror, that's an immediate disadvantage, right? Ace messages, I believe Kingdra wins CMP. Ace, I have no idea how to interpret that message. I'm going to be honest with you. I believe Kingdra wins CMP against. The only thing I could assume would be Kingdra, but which Kingdra wins against which Kingdra? Because we know Kingdra wins CMP against Tinkaton. We know it wins against Corviknight. I'm going to need you to elaborate there. Against everything X says, gotcha. The omnipotent CMP winner. Against Tinka, gotcha. Yes, I do agree with you. Welcome in, it's Axon. Hope you're having a good night, dude. Dilly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Catch a Rock Tomb, which is like kind of nice, but at the same time, gonna have a debuff Corviknight against something, which could be bad. Like this. But I guess we kind of had to lure it out. There's an argument I should Air Cutter first, even though we know he's not going to shield. If I Air Cutter first, I give myself the boost chance, but it's DRE anyway. I actually remember playing this exact same game yesterday because I did like 2 sets after my stream. And I think he gave up Switch yesterday. If it's the same person. Damn. He shielded. Okay, I still lose. But do I have any play? Oh, he's at double surf. Wait. Oh, that sucks. Because I get outpaced. Oh, and it doesn't even KO. Wow. I thought that would knock out. I'm not too upset. I feel like our losses this game were to just like literally picture perfect hard counter teams for the most part. So I'm willing to keep going. Like it was like our losses were to like Mud Slap on Tink, Talon on Corviknight, Jellicent on Kingdra type situations. I don't know what this playlist is actually. Not the best matchup for Tink here. Let's see how much Drill Run does. Okay. Doesn't quite two-shot us, which is good. We're just going to throw this. This is pretty good. Normally not where Kingdra wants to be, but with such an energy lead, I kind of like where we're at. No DRE, old system. And I think he's only at Weather Ball, which still won't knock me out. Should have swapped Corv there, obviously. I mean, assuming Weather Ball and a grass move, I'm going to shield a Weather Ball anyway. So he does have a lot of energy. So I kind of lost track of the Ludicolo there, which got me a little bit nervous. But I was thinking, even if he was at 100 energy before and he double through Weather Ball, he would have to be at least one Astonish away from the next Weather Ball. So I figured there was no way he could outpace the Corviknight at that point to 2 more Weather Balls versus 2 Air Cutters. Yo, GG's on Gaga. I recognized the name. I appreciate you, man. Shout out to Connor and Angaga. We might be approaching a world record. We already have 2 GGs this stream after games that I won. I feel like 3 would be a world record if we hit 3. The GGs after losses record might be like 15. Dez is the best. Welcome in, sir. Italian Dutch. Hi, brother. I lost a shiny Groudon due to the server crash. I provided all proof and screenshots plus log, but I will never agree on just my remote back. Do you think I will get compensated? Oh, Italian Dutch. I'm so sorry that happened to you. That sounds terrible. I don't know if there's anyone else watching that has advice. If someone potentially lost out on a shiny Pokemon due to the server crash, do you have any advice for what Italian Dutch can do about that? Gonna rock tomb me. Oh, what? Hmm. Maybe I should have kept farming, but at least this way I probably get his shield. Oh no, he just lets it go. Very interesting. What the heck is in the back? Fort Carbink? Maybe he's like ABA to. All that energy we saved on Corv coming in handy here. We also got the skillful boost. Oranguru. I mean, I respect the spice. Man, I feel like there's a small chance I live, but I'm not going to risk it. Boosted payback. Bop. I mean, I respect the Oranguru. It's just not what I was expecting. Okay, I do not like this playlist. Let's switch this up. Let's go to Throwback Thursday playlist. Okay. I need an Oranguru plush. If they have one at Worlds, I might splurge. Spend on the Oranguru plush. I'ma take you there. Don't be scared. I'm right here, baby. Executor. Dinair. It's your chance. Take my hand. Wait, I ran his team in Copycat yesterday, but I don't remember what it was. It's weird, though. It's a weird team. Astonished Dunce. Five. Baby, feel the beat inside. Good job, Corv. Proud of you. He's got a lot of energy. He's probably got like about a Dragon Pulse. Four. Forever on the dance floor. It's a long way down. Skillful debuff coming in handy. One, two, three, four, five. Let's go. I was thinking about the win condition there, and I probably could have let Tink go and would have been fine as long as I don't like allow a bulldoze catch. Because I wasn't quite in hydro cannon range. But I also thought I was a little bit healthier than the Dinair. Where he would have to throw at Kingdra, hopefully, and then I can fairy wind down and get to a bulldoze after living a hydro cannon. Yo, GG's Executor. And with that, chat, I think we have just set our new record. This has been a historic stream. They're going to write about this in 20 years in the history books. We have now 3 GGs after games that we've won. This is unprecedented. The sportsmanship, we've turned a new leaf. We've turned a new chapter. It is not games where they're calling bulldoze baits, Tinkaton versus Firo to win the game, that we get GG'd. It's a new era, and I'm here for it. Charge a bug. Kind of an awkward matchup. Like, what do I want to do here? Like, do I want to take another and over farm or just try to get rid of it before another surf? I don't really know. Oh. Okay. So I think we got to play this conservatively. I get a shield. That's something. He's going to get so much energy. Let's see if he has Mud Bomb or not, because I should live in Aquatail. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do, Tinkaton. Bang. And as Ace educated us earlier, Kingdra always wins CMP against every Pokemon. So we can utilize that here. Every single Pokemon, Kingdra wins CMP. Aquatail doesn't even get me, so I force him to throw like a Stone Edge if he wants to knock me out. And then we just have Corv up a shield against Quagmeister. Nice. Dark with a 7 stream streak. Yo, Dark, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for hopping in once again. Sebastian says, when is the next FIFA stream? Dude, I don't know if that's going to be happening. I don't... Oh, God. This doesn't look good, chat. This does not look good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully, Fisk can't get to 2 moves against Kingdra. It only gets to 1. Crap. I think is he 2 off or? Okay. I'll take it. Talon. He's staying. He's throwing. Is he running Chilling Water, maybe? Kind of a weird situation to throw energy. There's the Chilling Water. Whoa. Is there play here? He's at like 5 Dragon Breaths. 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. Cheeky little undercharge. I have quite a bit of energy on Kingdra. So he's forced to throw 2 moves here. Catching that would have been nice, but... And we can use this to gauge if double Swift is enough. I don't think it is, though. I think I need to commit to Surf. Let's go! Let's go! What a win! Kingdra into A9. Corv met by Fisk. Let's go, baby. Blank said, I feel like we're witnessing an S word. What does that mean? I don't understand. Oh my god, chat. 5 wins, 0 losses. This is insane. I don't know if I've ever done that before. Kelsey, welcome in. Lucas Isabel, first time chatter, welcome. Happy to have you here. Chat, can we please welcome in Lucas? Everyone say hi, Lucas. Unless you're shy, Lucas, then I don't want to make you uncomfortable. Oh, wait. Lucas LaBelle, not Lucas Isabel. "5-0. Haxorus 5-0. Also, I saw Firestar in the chat. Welcome in, Firestar. All you little rascals. Hope you're having a good night. Who else did I miss? Guy McGraw didn't say hi. Welcome in. Bullet said, I lost out on a Hundo Kiram like 4 years ago, and the only thing you can do is submit a ticket and get a raid pass back. Man, yeah, I'm really sorry to hear that, Italian Dutch. If you're not able to get that Groudon back, that is sad. That is sad. Just horrible timing, right? When the game went down today. Lucas, I usually refrain from giving out my friend code on stream just because they have increased the space limit, to be fair, but there's only so many spaces. And I would love to add you, Lucas, but if I had you, then like Lavender Unicorn's gonna be like, Rise, why can't I add you? And then Carmander's gonna be like, Rise, can I add you too? And then Miss Cat's gonna be like, Rise, what about me? So I just can't add everybody. But you could join the Discord. Don't be Dragon Breath. I feel like you could make the argument. I should have like, how comfortable is this matchup? Like, should I be throwing a Surf there to help secure this? I don't think it's worth desyncing the Switch timer so much. This is a matchup I should like know though for Worlds preparation. I feel a little under prep, so if I gotta start locking in on the preparation. So come on, let it go. Oh, just. Okay, I'm hoping I live Bulldoze. Lock in, Corv. Lock in, Corv. Yes. Look at how close that matchup is, though. That's crazy. Go, go. What a game. What an insane game. Insanity. The plays, the reaction, the alignment, the way I led Kingdra into Charizard, the way I lined up Corviknight onto Tinkaton, the way I lined up Tinkaton onto Gogoat. Unreal. Yo, thank you for the kind words, Italian Dutch. I appreciate you stopping by. What are the IVs on my Kingdra? 15-0-1. You need that 1 HP for the Galvantula matchup in the zeros, and you need the 15-0 for the breakpoint against Aurorus. Comment, I'm pretty sure you asked. Busted. Busted. I asked Carmenta for her friend code first. Yeah, who's so? Hmm. We do this. We see what they do. Gator. Just met, but if you said just we'd have a wedding on the beach. I know this might sound crazy, cause I don't know your name. Dude, I'm getting a lot of skillful debuffs with Corv. Hopefully Swift knocks out. I think I CMP caught a Hydro Cannon here. He shields. Oh no, I didn't catch. But I got both shields now. You could argue, like, maybe I should have not thrown this to get a head start with Tink. So this is kind of a misplay, potentially. Okay, this will be real interesting. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think Gator's at 6 as well. Does so much. 7, 8. He's 1 past EQ. So let's say this is EQ. He's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. If he got like a CMP catch there, this would have been kind of scary. Tinkaton. Guys, I've been on the record as a Tinkaton hater. I might be turning my opinion on Tinkaton a little bit. I've been a Tinkaton hater for a while just because like Bulldoze is so bad. I hate having such a bad move. But it's like pretty good. Shira asks, what is your team for Worlds and the IVs of all 6 Pokemon? Ask a friend. Oh, that's easy. We can just go over that, the rest of the stream. I can give you guys all the details. It's too late to apologize. Wait, Heather, didn't you see my tweet, actually? I tweeted my team not that long ago. Let's find this. Yeah, I tweeted my... This is the team, the World's team. Just like in case you guys are looking for some inspiration, if you're not sure what to run, like I do feel like this is pretty strong. You got the double Volt Switch, Geodude, right, for that Ninetales coverage, because it's certain I'm sure it beats Ninetales. Gabite, it's a strong core breaker because it has like Twister. Resist the fire damage from Ninetales. So, and you also got Twister for the dragons. Hitmontop, some people, Licky, Diggersby, weak to fighting. Triple Axle coverage for dragons. But Barrel, because I'm sure it just has a phenomenal matchup against Corsola. Why wouldn't it? And of course, Ariados, because you need Ariados for, the odd grass type. The Superiors, the Go-Goats. Florges probably has a good matchup there. So yeah. That is the team. Those are the strats. BBZZZ, yes. It is pretty strong. Rusty says, I'd like to see a Sunflora on a team. Sunflora, speaking of flowers, here's a flower. Florges has been kind of tough for our team. Staying in for now. Deboofs us. I should get to the second air cutter 1 turn before. He's at 5. Switch clocks are now very desync to the point where they're pretty much up. We got Eminem. He's at 7. He's at another chilling water here, but it doesn't knock me out. And the fact that he's just committing to staying in tells us he might not have an obvious Corv answer. But this is still a little bit scary. Oh, we have seen... Wait a sec. We have seen ABA Oh, cheeky. We have seen ABA with Tinkaton in the back. Devious Dragon Breath down. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, actually. I lost count. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure that's a Chilling Water. Florges Seaking. I don't know, bro. I feel like I should be preserving my... He ices. Oh, God. Who would have predicted, like, the concentration of Mud Slap users would be so high? Shields. Mud Slap users do not like throwing on good timing. Let's go, baby. Kingdra. You little monster. The king. Kingdra, yes. Kingdra always wins CMP. Always. Shout out to Ace. I've been picking on Ace a little bit, but it's all in good fun, just teasing. That was pretty nice. Tough lead. Gastro aligned with Tinkaton in the back. Two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. Here's the thing: is like with this team, I kind of need to preserve Kingdra, but catch a Drill Peck. 1, 2. Whoa, that's an interesting swap. All that energy we have saved on Kingdra could be nice. Payback connects. So now he's pretty much gonna have to throw. Oh, he lets me CMP, I believe. She's in the Class A team. Any Ed Sheeran fans in chat? Oh. I get the 1-turn KO. Does Emp come back? Oh. Under the upper hand. Wanna go outside tonight? Well, maybe I should have Not done that. I get a CMP. Emp doesn't have a move. Emp's at like 1 or 2. I kind of forget. Bro, this guy's crazy. Okay. Didn't realize I was dealing with a crazy person. Well, this is terrible. Seriously? Now I'm like a little bit sketched. That's really weird. I mean, to me, this is either a snipe or they just like don't care. And they're just like not shielding anything for kicks and giggles. Bone calves. I've never heard of them before. I don't know. Either like I think the Marowak no shields are like understandable, right? Because Corviknight's not all that threatening. So like but then to no shield when he had 2 moves loaded, and then to no shield the Emp again when he hasn't even seen the 3rd Mon and he could easily just get fast attack down by something. Pretty sketchy. So it wasn't the like no shields on Corviknight. It was the 2 no shields after that. Like my guess that's either a snipe or they simply are just kind of like goofing around and like don't really care. Morpeko. I haven't seen this in a little while. 2, 3, 4, 5. Baits me. I mean, a very nice play by them. Like, it's pretty crazy to allow me to get to another move first, I guess, but this works out really nicely for them. Not so nice for me. Yeah, I'm a lot of danger here of getting just fully swept now by the Morpeko. Once again, letting me get off this first is just really weird. I messed up. I messed up. Dang it. What a terrible decision by me, because now he gets a free Psychic Fangs bait. Okay, he doesn't Psychic Fangs. Two, three. I just throw on alignment as soon as possible. And Pekko just double Aura Wield so it can't have much energy. There we go. Got a little bit mad at myself there, because in hindsight, like, I think that's just objectively the wrong play, right? Because if he's going to get off 2 moves, well, maybe not. Maybe there is some merit to what I did. Because if I let it go, or no, if I shield, he has the ability to save an Aura Wheel for later, which could come into play. I don't know. 4-1. And man, the one loss was a winnable game. Our opponent just called 2 baits that would have, like, instantly lost him the game. So we'll take it. 31-81. We have the legend himself, Desynced, in the chat. Welcome in. All the way from Chile. Pritam on YouTube chat says today is Indian Independence Day. Nice. I hope you have a great celebration. Yeah. It seems like the easiest Psychic Fangs bait in the world there. However, I mean, we've seen them with some of my games, right? Like, I had that one game, if he still had 2 shields up and if I just Gigaton Hammer the Marowak, I win. So maybe he's playing the same people I am, and they're they're calling crazy baits. So he's like, I'm not playing that game anymore. Here we go. Set number 4, chat. Let's get it. Corsola. Shadow Chilling Water A9 can kind of make this uncomfortable. Just because you get outpaced. Okay, just doubling down. I probably should have baited here, but I guess theoretically if he had CMP'd me, then... Okay, we're just going to take our 2 shield advantage. He gets switch, but we do have a somewhat of an answer for that Corsola still. I will shield once here. Want to be careful we don't allow some sort of swift catch on course. That wouldn't be ideal. Oh my god. Savage bait. I think I'm actually going to build some energy. I mean, this could be like a questionable decision. But I feel like it kind of makes sense. Okay. Maybe it was a good decision. I need the skillful. We've got a lot of skillful boosts this stream, but this is where I really need it. Come on. Skillful boost. Yes. When I say I want it that way. It might barely live. Nice. It lived, but the one Dragon Breath got him. Let's go, dude. I think I got the payback loaded. Tell me why. Easy. The Corv. The Kingdra. Take that, Corsola Carbink Core. Corsola Carbink user. I mean, I don't want to shame anyone for what they're running. But I will throw a little bit of shade. Just a slight bit of shade. Kid Rome asks, is Ironhead Corviknight viable? I was actually running Ironhead myself for a bit. I think it's definitely viable. It's just a little bit less safe because you run into something like a Eufisk. We actually won that game, right? Earlier this stream where we swapped, we were met by a Eufisk. You get walled harder against certain things, and not having it for Jelly and Corsola, not having payback for those is kind of rough at times. So it certainly has play. I think it operates more as like a counter type Pokemon than a safe swap Pokemon. Wow. Desynced, unbelievable. I don't know if you can hear me right now or if you guys are in ad break, but that is not the same. That is not the same thing. I never wanna hear you say 8. I never wanna hear you say. Hmm. Surprising shield. It's a cheeky move, though. Then he fairy winds me down. I guess I should have probably aggressively swapped there. Out. What do I do? I'm kind of screwed either way because if I was to shield that to get off the surf, I simply get fairy winded down and outpaced to another move. Nice catch, right? But doesn't really matter. Take me out with mud slaps or take me out with a catch and then a mud slap. Well played. Could I have done anything there? I guess swapping Corv immediately because he was so weak to Corv. If I swap Corv immediately, it comes more awkward for him. But doing the surf first ended up benefiting him because he was able to save all that energy on Tink for later. Ricardo, what is your analysis on this influx of mud slappers? Have I ever thought about putting a 5-second delay on my stream so snipers can't call moves? I actually did that back in my earlier days of streaming. But the problem with that is then there's like even more of a disconnect with the chat, you know? And I'm not the best in the world at like reading chat, nonstop, but even a 5-second delay, like, because there are moments, where chat's going pretty fast, and if there's a 5-second delay on top of it, it's not as like live interaction-y. Okay. Dude, this is the first Ninetales we've seen all day. He gets off a parting surf, unfortunately. Ninetales Celio jump bluff, maybe? He's at 7. Okay, this will be interesting. Shadow Warren's a little scary here. Come on, Corv. 1 HP. No, dude, that did like exactly enough. Dang it. And now I think I'm cooked. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Winnable. Winnable. I think. I don't know how, but I think if I like don't throw that Swift and I overfarm, because he was still one away, right? Do I give myself a chance where if he swaps, I can throw twice? But then maybe I get outpaced anyway by Walrein in the end. Ugh, dang. Yeah, the thing is, I don't know if all these mud slappers will have the same success, right, in show 6. But I feel like when you know the mud slapper is there, because I guess it does have a lot of play against a lot of meta things right now. Tinkaton, Ninetales, kind of, um, depending on the mud slapper in the shield scenario. Pokemon Zoo, thank you for the follow. Um, I I can just link the playlist here. Yeah, Darth, Pogo is back. It's back. We thought it was extinct. Yeah, it depends though, like, because Canine probably beats Gastro in the twos with Bates. Marowak, I'm not sure. Yeah, I know, right? Firestar. Who plays Pogo anyway? I guess we do. I was like about to go live around 5:30, and then I couldn't get into my app. And then I looked on Twitch and I saw like Final Boss AJ and Marto, and none of them were actually playing the game. They were doing like Pokemon, name as many Pokemon as you can things. And I was like, oh. First time chatter Pokemon Zoo. I am so happy to have you here. Asking, can I add you? Unfortunately, we've had this conversation already. I don't know if I can make the joke 2 times in one stream. I feel like if I make the joke again, it's too much for one stream. Ogre, thank you for the follow. Miss Cat instructed me to open her gift earlier, so I'm doing that. Wait, I wonder, did Miss Cat say if she was like already up? Carmander, I've got you too. Oh, the Dragonair. Shout out to Carmander. Did Kat say if she was like up already at 3 a.m. or if she was going to bed? I don't know. You missed the joke the first time. Well, the joke that I make when this happens is, Pokemon Zoo, if I was to add you, I'd love to add you. But if I add you, then suddenly Desynced is going to be like, Rise, can I add you? And then, it's Axon might be like, Rise, can I add you? And we just can't add everybody, Young Dumb. Last time we saw Bug Bite 4, we saw Carbink in the back. Umbreon. Interesting. Throws immediately. Dark Pulse. Who in their right minds would run a Dark Pulse Umbreon? Wink. Wink. That's crazy. If you know, you know. We're dancing. I'm afraid I might get countered by something here. Or he might just come back in with Foul Play Dark Pulse. That's the craziest moveset I've ever seen. Foul Play Dark Pulse? That is unbelievable. Yo, respect. I was not expecting that. Chad, if you missed it, he just earthquaked my Tinkaton with his Bug Bite Fortress. Considering he built up so much energy, I probably should have expected that a little bit more. Uh-oh. Young, dumb, broke high school kids. Yeah, dang it. Every inch of me wanted to bait there, but like, I've had so many crazy bait calls today. I went away from it and now I just lose. If I get off that bait plus the surf, I might lose anyway because that Umbreon was still quite healthy. So that's probably one of the craziest teams we've seen today. Bug Bite Shadow Fort with Earthquake. Sableye Umbreon. His Tinkaton answer is catch you by surprise Earthquake Shadow Fortress, and it worked out for him, so. Baby, I just don't get it. Do you enjoy being hurt? You're looking for a friend who's got the ice butterfly? Are you talking about like Frostmoth? Baby, you. What I do. Katunari. Here we go. Gator. You want and need. He gets me in 2 counters. My worry is this ends up being a simul KO if he lets this go. Okay. No debuffs, unfortunately. Crap. I don't know if this is going to knock it. I think it should. Okay. I don't know, chat. This is kind of weird. Like, what does shielding... Dang, I just lose. I'm not going to be able to get to enough. Dang it. That felt super winnable. That just... Man, it's kind of complicated, but like... I think just paybacking the Gator. I didn't think I could payback and farm down, but maybe I can against the regular Gator. Because payback does about the same as 2 air cutters. And it looked like he eventually was kind of in like another air cutter range there. So I guess I'm just going for the payback first. Then I farm down with Kingdra, still have a shield. Maybe that was win condition. 31-34. We're still positive on the day. And we got one more set to close this out, so let's try to have some fun. Pokey Mitchie. Yikes. Guys, what happened to Togekiss? Why are we like not... I feel like Togekiss is still good. Why are we not seeing any Togekiss anymore? I stopped loving you so much. I'm the only one that's trying to keep us together when all the signs say that I should forget her. Very nice catch. He's at 8. One off double Nightshade. Shields. It shouldn't have happened, but you let it. I think I'm going to let it go. I think I should live barely. He catches on a Seismitoad. However, does this open up Kingdra to do Kingdra things? Kingdra needs to lock in here. Oh my God. This might have been our game of the night. Let's go. What a win. Let's go. That was a good one. Shout out to Poki Michi. He's an amazing player from Japan. Thank you, Carmander. Glad you saw that one. On our last set, Thomas Duarte. We need to Axon, Henry, Rise stream back. Yeah. Yeah, those guys are the GOATs. Always fun streaming with them, hanging out. Closed off from love, I didn't need the pain. Chat, this is actually kind of past my bedtime. I've been getting up early the past few days. I'm gonna need to head to sleep after this stream. Looking around, thinking I'm going crazy. I don't care what they say. I'm in love with you. They try to pull me away. They don't know the truth. My heart's tripled by the pain that I keep on closing. I've got a big Battle Frontier match tomorrow morning / afternoon. I believe our Legends United team is tied up 6-6 against Beelzebub's team. It's a very close bout. But we have the inside joke with our team that I'd like to think I kind of started, that it's always 8-10. Because 8-10 is a scenario where like you would need to 3-0 to get the win. First to 11 wins. So it could be like 10-1. And I'll be like, I'm pretty sure it's 8-10. Just so you know. Auburn says, Mr. Rice, who do you think is going to win Worlds and why is it you? That's a bit of a leading question, Auburn. Oh no, my headphone just turned off. This is how am I supposed to play without Liana Lewis in my ear? This is impossible. I think I was at least fast enough where he shouldn't get to 3 before I get to 2. First Pylo swine we've seen. Pylo's interesting. His switch timer will be coming up very soon. He may go for like a combo Icicle Spear here. Oh, he catches on Gator. But I feel like we're kind of okay with that. This will do a lot. Losing the CMP is not ideal, because I could have overfarmed. Now he might be more inclined to let it go. Let's see what he does. He still switch locks momentarily. He just lets it go. I still have a shield. And these Dragon Breaths really add up. Or I think I can simply just let this go and go straight Air Cutter, and I'm probably fine. He's like a little bit over the spear. But one nice thing about Corv is against like a 10-turn user, when you're dry, you can just go for it immediately for proper timing. Makes it easy. Good game. Just didn't overthink it too much. Pretty straightforward game. Yeah, it's not often I like feel myself starting to get tired on stream in terms of like sleepiness tired. But I've been going to 5 a.m. basketball chat. Wednesday was 5:30 a.m. start time. Today was 5:45 a.m. I felt like I played a little bit better on Wednesday. Today, I just don't think I got enough sleep. I had one game where I knocked down like 3 threes and I played well, but the other games I only scored like 1 basket, so it wasn't my best day. We play games to 21, so like they're relatively fast games. Firestar redeemed name generator. I can do that, Mr. Firestar. I have 1 Jirachi. The Soul Jirachi. There you go. Unfortunately, it's at 1460 CP, not the most visually aesthetic CP. What position do I play in basketball? And what NBA player? This is a funny question. So I've answered this before. When I was younger, right? Okay, I might have to focus on the game here for a sec, but we'll come back to this topic. Oh God, don't love this. Now can I be her soldier, please? I'm fighting for this girl on the battlefield of love. Don't it look like baby Cupid sending arrows from above? Dude. I went over 100 too. That's pretty bad of me. To me, the crazy thing about Earthquake is like Corviknight. Like you just get walled against Corv. And DRE, dude. Oh my God. What a brutal game this is. Everything's going against us. An Earthquake Licky with, that gets DRE. Okay, I got something to go my way there. Although it's the first Rage Fist, I feel like I kind of have to shield to preserve some health. Otherwise, he's just going to inflict so much damage on us. Okay, we get rid of it. I have a little bit of health and energy on Kingdra, or maybe I can get to a move later. Ah, Carbink, of course. Well, here's a situation if we had Iron Head. We could still win potentially, but Sag. Surf does like a little bit less than half, so even Surf plus payback at this range, I think would have been a little bit shy of knocking out. I see a long chat. One sec. Superman, first time chatter. My brother is the guy who played you at Chicago Go Fest at Grant Park, and he says one singular turn mistake cost him the game against you. He had the Sleepy Snorlax hat and legend pose. Yeah, Superman. I did like the I always like to do the trainer. I forget what it's called. You guys probably remember in the chat that have been to Go Fest. There's a specific name for it. Like the battlegrounds, maybe. But they do these at Go Fest where you battle against different trainers, and if you win like 3 in a row, yeah, battlegrounds. Um, you can get like pretty nice awards like elite charge TMs and other stuff. So I like to do that. I did 3. The first person I battled, I remember, was a girl who was like a little bit newer. Um, and I think I had a bad team comp, but was able to overcome it. And I ran the same team all 3 times. I ran Shadow Canine, Shadow Primeape, Azu. And I remember I like hard lost lead like every single battle, but was able to overcome it. There was someone I don't know if it was your brother Superman. Would I recognize your brother's in-game name? Did I play him? Do you know if I played him in like the 3rd round or the 2nd round? Because I'm blanking on who I played 1 round, but it was someone I was very familiar with. That was like a high level GBL player. It's just unfortunately it's not coming to me right now. It's too late. My brain's turning off. But I remember one game I led Canine into Altaria, safe swap Primeape, and they were scared of Ice Punch. So like I got a shield advantage, even though I didn't have Ice Punch. Okay, I don't recognize that in-game name, but I believe that's who I played in the 3rd round. And dude, I remember it was so close because I was like missing turns because my phone I think was like overheating. And I was lagging a little bit, so I was hoping that it didn't make the difference in the game. But I remember it was really close, and I was able to just barely overcome. I think he was running like a Carbink Mud Slap team, and I think I might have led like Canine into Carbink or something, and I thought I was gonna just get cooked, but we were able to pull some shenanigans with our Primate maybe, because Primate can be a really difficult safe swap if people aren't ready for it. Hydreigon. Wait. I think we copycatted TMA last night. I remember he had a crazy team that just like auto loses to things, but I forget what the 3rd was. It's like I waited my whole life for this one night. TMA to me always makes like the most unexpected plays. Like here, the catch on Hydreigon is so obvious. How much I love you. How much I need you. I can't stand you. Must everything you do make me want to smile. You upset me, girl, and then you kiss my lips. Sudden map again. I was upset. What I respect about TMA, which I normally do, like I would have top left in this situation, but he always plays till the bitter end. Maybe that's why I'm not like top 10 as much as some people. Carbon Gastrodon Chargebug. That's right, dude. It's coming back to me where like I led Canine into Carbink. I safe swap Primate. He counter swapped Chargebug. And I was like, I'm cooked. But I think we got some sort of advantage, maybe like a shield advantage with Primate. Yo, GG's TMA. Shadow Mal. All that energy on Mal is going to be quite the issue. Very nice over farm. He's basically got 2 moves on Malamar, I think. Gonna superpower and dip. Save a move. Six. Stinks to have to shield a body slam here. And I think we kind of just lose, unfortunately, because he has the move on Malamar. He simply shields the Gigaton Hammer. And I just can't get rid of both here. Try to anticipate the Malamar swap in. It's kind of my only win condition. Sag. Nice patience. Well played by him. 3-2. I'm pretty tired, chat, but let me see if I have a 6 set because I did not do all my sets on Go Battle Thursday. So there's actually a decent chance I have a last set banked. There it is. Will Rise fall asleep live on camera? Yo, Auburn, that's sick. I knew you were a pilot. You fly Kenny Smith around a handful of times. That's awesome, dude. That's super cool. Are you like a private pilot then, as opposed to like a commercial airline pilot? Normally Pronov's family pilot. That's a good gig. Yeah, that's super cool. Kenny Smith, very big in the broadcasting world. He's been doing Inside the NBA since like the 1990s. Yeah, I like Kenny Smith. Back to the basketball question from earlier. Who asked it? Big T. Yeah, so when I was younger, for my school team, I normally played like the 4 or the 5 because we were relatively small. You know, I'm like a tall guy in general. I'm not like that tall in terms of like basketball. So I was like around the tallest on our team usually in school. When I played like club basketball in the summers, oftentimes we would have taller guys like 6'6, 6'7", where I would be more of a wing. And it's kind of funny how, depending on like the team in basketball, your role can very well change. So, like on my school team, I played more so in the post, but on my summer ball team, I was like a 3-point shooter. So like my role was more like the shooter at times. But I would say my comparison, my player comp was like Kevin Love, like Minnesota Kevin Love. Obviously, like I wasn't as that good, right? Because Minnesota Kevin Love was like a beast. But I'm just talking like play style. Like I could rebound, I was good in the post, and I could knock down threes. Annihilate has a million energy. Ow. Whoa. Squidward. Squidward. Skillful debuff. I could regret this, but I think I'm actually going to shield Tink. Maybe I'll even save a Gigaton. Go Corvmeister. Bruh. I need to start recognizing when it's an Annihilate bleed, it's always just Carbink in the back. Okay, this is actually somewhat significant because I have energy on Kingdra. I think I live, but he's just going to catch. Catches on 8. Man, I should have just committed. Okay, he's locked. I think I fish for the boost here. No boost. I mean, this is still close because he can't really acid me down. I don't think. Oh, it's so close. I don't think I live one acid. I think I need to live one acid to win. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Oh my god. I'm so happy to beat such a degen team, dude. Freaking Annihilate Carving is so annoying. Nice. The Shellmeister. Nothing. Nothing. I don't see how we win this. No skillful debuff either. That cements it, unfortunately. If I got the debuff there, I think I would have won. But I lose the coin flip. So I'll top left here and await the Magmar Man DM. When I top left this early, it's usually because I want to avoid the GG DM after getting like fully RPS'd. But yeah, he was running Shadow Charizard yesterday too. Or maybe it was 2 days ago. Yeah, I tried to be since I was like, I had no win condition, I tried to invent something there where like I came in with the Tinkaton expecting the air cutter. Yes, you're too good, Magmar Man. Nice job. Next battle, we're winding down the stream here. Primeape. Last name ever. Some awkward leads with this team are like, because this is a team you kind of have to swap out, but there's some leads like this. Oof. Okay, potentially caught an energy ball here, which could be kind of nice because then we're not in range of a single move. I don't think I could have fully farmed down, so I'm just going to try and throw before he can catch. It's not good. Three. Oh, wait, no, that's four. Five, six, seven. This is close. Let's go. Almost threw it away there. I tried to wait and I just threw it anyway because I think I saw the singular typing, but obviously like mono fire, mono fighting. GG's all around. Magmar Man says yes. The shield advantage Shadow Charizard against Corviknight Tinkaton, where I top left very quickly. It was indeed a good game. T-Bowet, back in junior high, I was always the point guard because I was like 5 feet. But I remember one year for Summer League, We had no tall kids. I ended up playing the 4-5, even though I never in my life played there. Nor could I grab rebounds. But you did what the team asked of you. Two battles remain, chat. Two battles remain. And we call it a night. D Moss, first time chatter. Welcome in. Happy to have you here. Bert asks, do we think they will nerf K9 next season? I'm considering Elite TMing Ember on one of mine. You know, Energy Ball was only this season, right? Or am I trolling? Was it last season? Energy Ball buff was only this season. Yeah, I mean, K9's been so popular, it almost feels like it's been around longer, but yeah, it's only considering it's only this season, Bert, I'd imagine they don't nerf it already. Got two battles left. Also, I will shout out Bagmar, man. He's been streaming occasionally lately. Very good player. Go check out his stream. Even though I know it's a guaranteed GG, even when I get RPS'd. He's a very nice guy. So we will shout out his stream. Mark Evans. Corsola. Six, 7, 8, 9. Okay, throwing energy doubles up. Two. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Okay, he's like dry now. I'm going to throw an alignment. We win the cap tie. Whoa. I have energy on. Let's go. I think if our opponent hadn't swapped out there, they would have made it a lot more awkward for me. But locking their Tinkaton in there, I think, helped me out a bit. Dunebug 97 in the house. Welcome in, Mr. Dunebug. It is a late night. Oh, no. Two. Well, that's not good. Imagine one single Carbink. I think I got to try to degen through this to give myself a chance. This isn't going to work, though, because I revealed the payback. So this shield advantage is just going to be too much, most likely. If I like some way to peel shields here, like that could give me a chance, but I think we're kind of cooked. Let's see what the third was. Chilling water. Yeah, so I think there's just no winning this game. This is like about as RPS as it gets, unfortunately. Tough way to end it. Ironhead, yeah, but like if I had Ironhead, right, then we're like walled even harder against the Charger Bug, and we can't do anything there. Yeah, that is a bit of a suspect team. I'm not sure if that was a snipe or not, since it just kind of instant loses to K9, instant loses to Carbink, which are two of the most common Pokemon. So it's possible that was a snipe, but you never know for sure most of the time. Scoot. Don't know who that is. Well, chat, we had some really amazing battles throughout the night. And yeah, I didn't mean to throw shade earlier. Big TS. GG when he loses. Magmar Man and Ace are two very nice young men. I feel like they usually come into chat, win or lose. I think Ace has had some times where, like, usually when Ace beats me, I feel like he instantly lets me know. And sometimes when he loses, it's like more of a delayed. It's like eventually the GG's. He'll delay it a little bit. More sets in 30 minutes. I don't think so. These things. I think I need to go to bed. I'm tired. I'll send you guys to Alex Brown. Oh, yo, he's doing a duo with Decibel Viper. That's exciting. Yeah, Desync, when are we doing a duo? Heather asks. I've been trying to get this duo for years. Desync always just turns me down. We'll send you guys over to Alex Brown. And apparently it's Decibel Viper's birthday, so go wish Decibel Viper a happy birthday. Thank you, Carmander. I like to think I know Rise well enough to not to DM you for a month after. Yeah. That's what I appreciate about Elite. Elite and I have a very mutual understanding, Sean and I, where we know we do not like the GG tags. So Elite and I could play like 5 days in a row, and I'd like to consider him one of my better friends, decent friend in the community, and we're never gonna GG each other like after a win. All right. Thanks again, everybody. Have a good night. Talk to you soon.